What's up, guys? Noobs Boy here, back with another video. And today, I have some news for you. Freddy is officially coming to the Nintendo Switch. He should be coming in a couple days or a week. Now, the Xbox Series X, I think that what it's called, is coming out on the 10th. And that's a whole new console compared to the Xbox One. So Behavior has to do a new license and a new deal for Freddy to be on that console. So when the Xbox comes out, which is on November 10th, Freddy should be on the Switch on either the 9th or the 10th. Because once the Xbox Series X come out, Freddy will be on all platforms. They haven't officially announced it yet, but that's when Freddy is coming. Because the Series X, they said they've already optimized DVD on the Series X. It's going to be running really good on the Series X. That's when Freddy is coming out on Switch. Freddy will be coming out on Switch on November 10th or a couple days before or on the 10th. But trust me, he is going to be on Switch around that time. And if not, probably the 13th or the 12th when the PlayStation 5 come out. It's sometime around there when Freddy is going to be released on Switch, Stadia, Windows platforms, and all that. And if you want confirmation on the developer saying that Freddy's coming to Switch and other platforms, here you go.
From Hobo Chris 93. Any news on bringing Freddy to the Switch and Windows Store Stadia version? Am I allowed to say that we have news? I'm looking at the other window. There's no help there. I'm asking Coop. Can I? No, he's sleeping. Yeah. I don't think we've announced it. I can probably say it here. Yes, he will be coming. He's going to be joining everybody.
Okay.
It's confirmed. It's just a matter of time when Freddy will come to the Switch, Stadia, and Windows platforms. I can't wait to play Freddy on Switch. Hopefully, man. Hopefully they get down to optimizing this game on the Switch because it's kind of unfun to play as killer with the FPS, and it's just a bad optimization. The fog is looking real bad. The FPS isn't really that good. It's a lot on the Switch version, but hey, us Switch players, we pushed through it. We've been without killers for months, and we've still been playing the game, enjoying it. It's just a matter of time. But if you guys learn something new, or if you guys are excited for Freddy coming to the Switch, or even Stadia and Windows platforms, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment below what time you think Freddy is coming out on the Switch and if you're going to main Freddy. But I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer with volume.
Freddy met Death, but Death did not want him. His obsession with revenge would get the better of him. Only this time, the entity had other plans for him. Terrified and sleep-deprived, survivors facing Freddy are on the verge of falling asleep and constantly dip in and out of consciousness, only catching brief glimpses of Freddy before falling into a deep slumber. These micro-sleeps allow Freddy to attack a survivor at any point, forcefully pulling them into the dream world in the process. Those who manage to stay awake long enough will eventually find themselves drifting into a deep sleep, where their worst nightmares becomes a reality. The dream world is Freddy's domain. Here, he has unworldly powers. By pressing the active ability button, Freddy can project an illusion of himself next to the generator and cause it to gush a torrent of blood, allowing him to take control of the projection, if he chooses. The cooldown of this dream projection is reduced for each sleeping survivor in the trial. Dream snares are traps that can be quickly placed almost anywhere. These snares will reach up and grab any survivor who pass over them, causing them to scream in horror and lose their footing, ultimately slowing them down. When survivors are affected by the dream snare, they are unable to vault quickly through a window. To further toy with his victims, Freddy has new add-ons that challenge the survivor's perception in the dream world. One of them is the dream pallets, which can be placed wherever regular pallets appear. But when one is dropped, it explodes into a shower of blood. When selected, dream pallets replace dream snares. The terrors of the dream world can be deadly. So those unfortunate enough to find themselves face to face with Freddy will want to wake up as soon as possible. Survivors who are awake will be unaffected by Freddy's dream traps. To escape the dream world, survivors can either fail a skill check, be awakened by a woke survivor, or reach a ringing alarm clock. Alarm clocks jolt survivors awake more effectively since they offer some respite before the survivors are lulled back to sleep. Even in life, Freddy Krueger was a twisted man hiding behind a mask of friendliness. He now torments his victims in their sleep, turning their worst fears into reality. Sleep is inevitable, but it's time for a new nightmare.